Hi guys, PJ here, and today I am taking a look at the Fallout 76 beta. Being in the UK, yes, it's the early hours of the morning when I'm doing this, and I will be comparing slightly with the Xbox One X version, which I've tested since day one, and I've also just spent half an hour on the PS4 Pro version as well. Now, just quickly to say, we didn't get off to a good start with the PC version because, like many other PC gamers, well, yeah, it deleted my entire build of the game. I've had to re-download the entire lot all over again, which is a bit of a pain in the neck. So as you can see on the left here, we've got the on-screen display running, showing you the usage for everything. I'm going to run through all the settings and options to see what what we can configure it like. It's not looking good for ultra-wide displays already because we've loaded into game, and as you can see, yeah, I've got black borders each side, just like with Fallout 4. So maybe we're looking at a new tweak, I don't know, we'll have to look in the settings and see. So without further ado, let's make this short and sweet. Xbox One controller, yeah, works fine, so does keyboard mouse, so does DS4. So if we go down to settings here, start with game. You've got your invert Y-axis on and off, your look sensitivity, your vibration, and your controller on and off. Pretty basic. If we go to audio, you've got your master volume, you've got area chat, team chat, and automatic or none. Now obviously, because it's localized, when you go near a group of people you will hear them talking unless you've got this switched off. Okay. Master volume there, voice, music, effects, footsteps, and radio. Yes, it's stereo, it is not surround sound. I have tried already on the consoles, it's just stereo, and it looks like the PC version is the same. Bit of a shame, and there's not really any option either to put things, whether you're working on a headset or a television or stereo audio speakers, doesn't seem to be any adjustment on that, sadly. Controls, pretty basic to be honest. I mean, you'll figure this out in seconds. The only thing that's a little bit different is maybe map, and that's slightly different, but if you played the other Fallouts you'll pick it up really quick. It's pretty basic stuff. Right, display. Preset, yes, you've got custom here as you can see. Yeah, we know low, medium, high, ultra, and custom. Any alteration you have to reload the game, which is a bit of a pain in the neck. Now you'll notice here I've got windowed to full screen, there's borderless and there's bordered window, so bordered window, borderless, and full screen. Now it is detecting my monitor at 256 over 1080, but resolution 16:9 with a really low res. Or we've got these options that I'm flicking through right now. So we've got 16:10. There's your default 1080p one look, but excuse me, absolutely no ultra-wide support built in whatsoever. It's very disappointing in my opinion, but still. Texture quality, this is really basic all these are. We've got low, medium, high. There's no ultra on that. Low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. Shadow quality, low, medium, high, ultra. Shadow distance, again, pretty basic. Active fade, item fade, object fade, grass fade. So we got here crosshair on and off, subtitles on and off, floating markers, active HUD effects, and HUD opacity. Like I say, pretty bare bones to be fair. Looking at the console versions, yes, the Xbox One X version is the highest of the res. You can slightly tell if you study it with a magnifying glass that it's a higher res than the PS4 Pro version. But saying that, playing it, it felt like the PS4 Pro version was smoother. It didn't have as many hitches and judders because this game is quite stuttery. A bit like Fallout 4 was, in fact. If you've gone around Corvega, you would know what I'm on about. It stutters and slows down and frame drops, etc. Well, the Pro seemed a lot smoother. Maybe it's running a lower res and it's not taxing it as much, I don't know. But it still looked nice, still looked good, the shadow quality was good, the God rays were good. Let's see how the PC version plays. Now we're going to have to exit this because I've just changed it to a default 1080p from the low res that it's currently running. So let's do that right now. Okie dokie. Right, well, just to fill you in quickly, I am recording using NVIDIA Shadow Play to a Samsung SSD. The game is installed on another Samsung SSD, and Windows 10 Pro is installed on an Intel SSD. So therefore we shouldn't have any delays or serious problems from the recording software slowing the game down. Maybe 1 or 2 FPS maximum. Never had a problem in other games before, so let's go. Let's hit play, see what happens. We're on 1080p now. Like I say, it's not supporting my monitor. And on Fallout 4, when you did the INI tweak to make it ultra wide, when you got in a power armor, the HUD was out. It didn't look right, so not too happy with this, to be fair. It's looking like a console port, if anything. It's no, it should support ultra-wide monitors in this day and age, let's face it. Okay, so yes, it does load quick on the consoles as well, so I wouldn't necessarily put this down to SSD installation. Can we skip? Yes, we can. I'll remember. There we go. You start off in the vault, create your character, collect your stuff on the way out the vault, get outside. Just let me hurry this through because I've done it many times now. You will see and hear other players in the vault because there are supposedly 25 people in an area. Although when you play the game and branch out, to be fair, you're not going to see anybody. It's not, multiplayer is not going to be a problem in this game. I've played probably 12 hours or so of it now in total. Once you get out and about and away from the start area and the tutorial area, if you like, you won't really see other players, and if you do, they can't really cause any trouble with you. It's not designed like that, so you haven't got to worry. I've just done a stream from the PS4, so if you want to see character creation and all the options for that, just watch that stream, because you can have scars and dirt and different hairstyles and stuff. I'm just going to click done on this so we can get it done quickly. Put your name in, there we go. Take a snapshot, yeah. It has got an in-game photo mode and it is quite useful, it's quite a good one. So you can snap away if you want to snap the wonderful clunky Bethesda engine. So here we are, we are stuttering a little bit there, aren't we? Okay, what we got? We got 100% CPU usage on Core 2. This is an FX 8350, excuse me, at 4.2. Yes, it's an older one. We're running a GTX 1060 6GB. It's the Asus ROG edition, so it's overclocked on their factory overclock. We got 16GB of RAM at 1833. So no, not the most modern CPU by any standards, but hey, it runs on the consoles and they have a netbook CPU, so should be good. Let's have a look. Overseeing notes. Don't really need to do those. Reject the holotape in a minute. Mini game. Let's eject. There we go. Funny feeling there's an achievement link to that for you guys on console, but you might as well be watching one of my console posts. Do we want to collect anything else? Yeah, I suppose so. No, it won't let me. Okay, let's go. Get your Pip-Boy. How are we running? 60 frames per second indoors. GPU usage, not that high. It's just that one core on CPU getting hammered. Probably fare better with your Intel CPUs and your Ryzen's, because let's face it, the Bulldozer CPU, the IPCs are crap, and I really do need to get around to upgrading at some point. Not a cheap hobby, is it, guys? Out the way, you. Right, let's leave. On your way out, don't miss the Overseer's office, because a lot of people do. I'll show you where that is. Excuse me. Take everything off the tables on your way. There's plenty of guides showing you this. Basically, I just want to show you how it runs outside the vault. See the PCU usage. So the Overseer's office is through this little gap and around the back here. A lot of people do miss this. Computer. There we go. Reports and stuff, yeah. Get rid of those. Play holotape.
overseer's log, or...
Stop tape. We'll eject the tape. Save some time. Right, we've got the tape. Play it at a later date. Let's go. So we've got this set on maximum graphics settings at the moment for a 1080p display. In all honesty, it doesn't look any different from the consoles. Bearing in mind I haven't played it on the base consoles, only on the X and the Pro, so there is that to think about. You know, they're probably okay. Perk cards, you're going to need those. Yeah, we know about this. Again, there's loads of videos on perk cards and stuff on the internet. Going. Starting out, I recommend you get one that basically reduces weight, so you can carry more stuff. Certainly one I keep running. Easy to get as well. You normally get it in like the first pack or so. Back a bit. PC versions looks darker. Console versions are bright, as in HDR is working on the console versions. We all know HDR is a bit of a joke on PC at the moment, so whether or not it's in this build, I do not know. Don't have it hooked up to a HDR monitor, and I've currently not got it plugged into my HDR TV to try it. So any of you guys that have, drop me a comment at the bottom, let me know if the PC version's got HDR working. That would be a great help. So we're leaving the vault. On your way out of the vault, there's a dead guy on the floor. You can normally pick up his armour and his little 10mm pistol or pipe pistol or whatever it is. I think it's 10mm actually. You'll see other players out here, and you can run down and do the overseer's tasks, which is sort of a starter tutorial thing. There you go, look, you're a player already. Remove, yeah. It's dark, it's nearly night time.
I found this solid thing on your stuff.
If you go this way over here,
Just down the road.
there we go. Right away, pistol, money. Like I say, there's loads of gameplay videos on YouTube, so I'm not going to bore you with those. Let's go straight down here. So let's watch the FPS. So we got 60, 56, 52. Good long view there. 57, so it's holding pretty high. Consoles run at 30-ish now. The upgraded consoles pretty much hold 30. Base Xbox and base PlayStation both dropped sort of 24 FPS. Stuttering this. Come here. So basically, you can press 3-line button there on the controller. There's your map. Yeah, loads of stuff to do. And I mean, if you're worried about this not being a traditional Fallout, I will just say it plays like a traditional Fallout. Lack of NPCs, not really a problem. There's tons and tons of quests you end up with. I've played, like I say, quite a bit up to now, and I don't class it as a problem not having NPCs. So it's normally got robots down here. Yeah, some scrap there, look. More scrap. No, nothing there. And the lamp on. There we go. What we got then? Still 100% CPU usage on one core. 60 frames per second sort of holding. We're out of AP, so we can't run, and when you're out of AP you can't use your VATs as per the other games. It's pretty smooth, it's not stuttering now, and now it's done its initial load. It's a good sign, and it hasn't crashed. So, fair enough. I am sure community mods will sort widescreen, which is normally just an INI tweak, isn't it? There's a town down at the bottom here. We'll avoid that. I thought we had a gun. Yeah, we did have a gun. I haven't favorited it. Machete and a pipe pistol. Favourite both those. Press D-pad up. Press A. There's your gun. 48, 44 frames per second. .53 RAM, yeah, it's set up for 8 GB, isn't it? It's running 7 GB at the moment. Radioactive area there, lovely. That's what we wanted. Just get to the town area and then I think we'll get a good idea of the FPS. We're dropping a lot now, look, we're on 38 I think I saw there. It's Fallout 4 engine, it's a really old engine, it dates back years, I'm sure you already know that. And they've improved the lighting a bit on it apparently. We won't go in there, it's full of bad guys. And there's a lumber mill, if you keep going in a straight run, there's a power armor in the lumber mill, but it's full of super mutants. FPS not looking too good. Very accurate VATs there. You do upgrade your VATs so you can get limb damage on it. That's not difficult to do. Just get to the town and see if this FPS goes any lower. 54. This guy's AP is rubbish. You need that upgrading. As you can see, otherwise it's slow going. There's the Overseer's Camp ahead, which is like your first tutorial quest. Go and collect all the bits from there. You have to do this, you can't bypass it, it is like a main starting quest.
Mutated animals, haywire bots, no people. We have to be ready to rebuild it.
Craft this.
What I can confirm is hostile
We haven't got
territory.
the bits yet, have we? We haven't picked them up. Hold on.
Fortunately,
Pick some bits up.
Vault Tech was prepared.
No, other one.
You see this?
Oh, I have picked bits up.
Cooking
That's bad.
station, the stash box, the
Craft.
workbenches, all built
So what
with the
can
tech.
we craft?
You need a home base out there.
Nothing. Brilliant.
Construction and assembly
Nice
mobile
one.
platform is designed to give you something. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease.
Now
When
have we
you
got
move
enough?
your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready
Yes.
to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory.
There we go, that's that bit done.
I've left my
Now
camp
we're
behind
done.
so you can use it. I
Just
know
going through
I'm
the
breaking my own
process,
advice by not
basically.
taking it with me.
Edged weapons.
But after
Okay.
seeing Appalachia for myself, I need
Go
to
with
make
the
sure
hatchet.
every resident of 76 has a safe
Go.
haven we can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's
Now
still
we can go.
standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down. this
Flatwoods
road.
is just up here. This is the
Find
town
me
that you're meant to go
This
to.
is the overseer. Signing off.
Wish his character could run better. Bobby pins seem as hard as Fallout 3 to get. They're quite scarce. Actual junk is everywhere, so you're not going to run out of that. Can we run? There we go, there's the town. So let's keep an eye on the FPS and usage for this. There's the mongrel dogs, they're always a pain. Don't really need to bother with this to be fair, but never mind. Right, okay, how are we doing? What FPS did we have there then? 34 that just dropped to, that's pretty low. There's some possums down here, they don't normally go for you, this one's running away. Mole rat, yeah, that'll go for it. 56 FPS. out of ammo. So 41, 31, 18. That was a stutter, wasn't it? Didn't like that very much. Settled again. So guys, without me going any further, I think we can conclude that this is just as stuttery as Fallout 4. Doesn't support ultrawide just like Fallout 4, but it is a Fallout game, and to be fair, it is very addictive. I do like playing it. I would say it's a good game and definitely worth buying. You can get this cheap at the moment, a very reduced price from, well, follow the link down below in the comments that I'll leave, and you'll be able to buy it nice and cheaply to try it out. Do recommend it as a game. Don't recommend it on a technical level, just like all the other Fallouts, let's face it. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it's of use for somebody out there with a 1060 or similar sort of setup, I don't know. And goodbye for now.